pupils, welcome to an English language lesson, and this is for Form 1 pupils. So we are doing the starter unit, and this is It's My Life. Before we begin, let's look at the learning standards. We have main skill speaking 2.1.1, ask about and give detailed information about themselves and others. Listening 1.1.6, understand with support, longer simple narratives on a wide range of familiar topics. And reading 3.1.2, understand specific details and information in simple longer text. Then we have complementary skills. Reading 3.1.3, guess the meaning of unfamiliar words from clues provided by other known words and by context. And reading 3.1.4, use with some support familiar print and digital resources to check meaning. For the introduction activity, let's look at celebrations. Can you name these strange celebrations and the countries where they are celebrated in? So there are 6 celebrations here. Let's look at the first picture. So you can see there are 2 men in the picture, and also you can see a lot of mud. So this is Mud Festival in South Korea. Let's look at the second picture. You could notice that there are a lot of people throwing objects which are red in color. So could they be? Maybe they look like tomatoes. So this is La Tomatina, celebration of throwing tomatoes in Spain. The next one, you can see that there are also 2 men in the picture, and then you can see their part of their leg. So you see the toes. Okay, so this is World Toe Wrestling Championships in England. And for picture 4, you can see that there are a lot of people, spectators on both sides of the road, and then in the middle you can see there are mattresses. Okay, what are the men doing? So if you look closely, you can see there are babies on the mattresses. So this is Baby Jumping Festival in Spain. And this is the next celebration. You can see a lot of musical instruments, and then you can see that they are surrounded by water. So they are in the ocean. So this is Underwater Music Festival, celebrated in USA. Okay, next. So what is this celebration? You can see a lot of garden tools, right? So what are these people doing? Are they planting trees? If you look closely, there are no trees there, right? So some of them are digging the ground. So what are they doing? So this is International Worm Charming Festival in England. Now let's start our first lesson. We are going to do grammar. So it is on dates. Copy the dates in your notebook, then say them. For example, the first one, 2nd May 2008. So you have 4 dates here. So let's look at the first one. You have 16/9/96. And then the second one, 28/2/00. And then you have number 3, first, and also you have 1, 5, and 11. And the fourth, you have 3, 1, and 5, 05. So the first one is 16 September 1996. So you can write the 16th of September 1996. And the second one, 28th February 2000. So you can say the 28th of February 2000. The third is the 1st of May 2011. And the last one, the 3rd of January 2005. Now for exercise 5, you can work in pairs. Then you can tell each other the dates. So for example, the first one, Halloween's on the 31st of October. So you have other celebrations here like Christmas Day, New Year Day, Christmas Eve, April Fool's Day, and Valentine's Day. So let's look at the answers. You can write Christmas Day is on the 25th of December. New Year's Day is on the 1st of January. Christmas Eve is on the 24th of December. And April Fool Days, or April Fool Day is on the 1st of April. And Valentine's Day is on the 14th of February. Let's look at the question words. Okay, for question words we have WH, such as what, how, when, where, and which. So examples, what do you eat on Christmas Day? How do you celebrate Easter? When do the school holidays start? Where do you go on New Year's Eve? Which day don't you like? So now let's look at exercise 6. Copy and complete the questions with question words. So the first one, month do you like? Number 2 is your birthday. Number 3, do you do on your birthday? Number 4, do you celebrate New Year? Number 5, would you like to go on holiday? So the first one is, which month do you like? Number 2, when is your birthday? Number 3, what do you do on your birthday? Number 4, how do you celebrate New Year? Number 5, where would you like to go on holiday? So number 7. Okay, number 7 is an activity where you express yourself. You can work in pairs, find a partner, then you can ask and answer the questions for exercise 6. Example, which month do you like? So your friend can answer, I like July best. Now the next grammar item is possessive adjectives. So here you have subject pronoun like I, you, he, she, it, we, they, you, and they. And then the possessive adjectives. So copy and complete the table. I, the possessive adjective is my. You, the possessive adjective is your. For he, it is his. For she, it is her. And it is its. Now we, it is our. Your is your for possessive adjective. And they, last one, the possessive adjective for they is their. Let's now complete the sentences with positive adjectives. So let's look at number 1. Lucy's dress is brown and so Lucy is she. So answer will be her sandals are brown. Okay, number 2. Chris' jeans are blue and Chris is a boy, so he. So answer will be his jumper is grey. Now there are 3 people in sentence 3. Lucy, Chris, and Nina are happy. So they, okay? So they like their clothes. Okay, for number 4, I'm wearing a new jacket with. So I here will be with my jeans. Do you like fashion? So it is you. Okay, so answer for possessive adjective is what are your favorite clothes? Now let's look at possessive with apostrophe S. We use apostrophe S or apostrophe to show possession. We can use apostrophe S for has. We can use apostrophe S for is. For example, Stella's hair is brown. So apostrophe S here is for her hair. So her hair is blonde. Stella's hair is blonde. Her hair is blonde. Second one, the boys' hats are new. So their hats are new. Number 3 is a different sentence. Here apostrophe S is for has. He has got brown eyes. Okay, the last one, apostrophe S is for is. So Adam is Scottish. Now try to write apostrophe in the correct place in the sentences. For example, the first one, Mr. Bean's face is funny. So the answer is, Mr. Bean's apostrophe S face is funny. Let's look at number 1. The dog's coat are red. So answer will be the dog. Okay, so you can write the dog D-O-G-S apostrophe coats are red. Number 2. The girls got old trainer. So answer will be the girl has got old trainer. So apostrophe S here will be for has. Number 3. Jane's happy. So here the apostrophe S is for is. Jane is happy. And the last one, the boys' t-shirt are big. So this is possessive. So you have the boys S apostrophe t-shirts are big. Now let's move on to vocabulary. So for vocabulary, we are looking at languages around the world. In which of the countries in the box is English the first language of most people? Then, in which one isn't English the main language? So you have Australia, the USA, Scotland, India, New Zealand, Ireland, and Wales. Okay, so let's look at the answer. English is the first language of most people in Australia, the USA, Scotland, New Zealand, Ireland, and Wales. English isn't the main language in India. So now let's look at number 2. Look at the countries. Copy and complete the table with the languages they speak there. So you have the Netherlands, Spain, Russia, China, France, Italy, Poland, Japan, and Germany. So you have, look at the table, you have words that end with I, SS, ish, an, ese, and ch. For example, ch is written there, Dutch. So let's look at the answers. For ish will be Spanish and Polish. For an will be Russian, Italian, and German. For ese will be Chinese and Japanese. For ch will be French. So these are the languages they speak in these countries. Now you can do the quiz in pairs. How much do you know about English and other languages? Okay, let's look. The United Kingdom is a country that includes England, Scotland, Wales, and Northern Ireland. 3 of these regions, England, Scotland, and Wales, are in Great Britain. Now let's look at the language quiz. Number 1. How many languages are there in the world? So what do you think is the correct answer? A. 600, B. 6,500, and C. 16,000. So answer is B. 6,500. Number 2. How many people speak English as their first language? So you have the first one, 50 million. Second, 120 million. And the last one, 40 million. So how many people speak English as their first language? So the answer is C, 400 million. Let's look at the next one, number 3. Which language is spoken by more people than English? So which language? So can it be A, Spanish, B, Russian, and C, Chinese? So the answer is Chinese. What percentage of the world's emails are in English? A, 40%, B, 50%, and C, 65%. So answer is 65%. The last question, 5. Which of these English words is used the most? So you have 3 words, okay, yes, or hello. So the answer is yes. Let's look at the next grammar item. We have can and can't. Can and can't must be added with a verb. We use can or can't to show ability or lack of ability. After can or can't, we use the infinitive without to. Example, I can. So we're going to use the infinitive without do. I can speak English. Or he can't speak Japanese. Let's look at the first exercise. Complete the sentences about you with can or can't. I can't speak Chinese. So you can write your own answers here. Example, I can play a musical instrument. I can count to 100 in English. I can't swim. I can't drive a car. And the last one, I can make a cup of coffee. So you can write your own sentences. Now let's look at look. Like, love, and hate. You must add the verb with ing. For example, number 1, I like play. So you need to put ing. So I like playing computer games. Number 2, Lisa loves. So you put it plus ing. So Lisa loves eating chocolate. And the last one, they hate. Get, getting up early. So you add ting. The second task, what activities do you like doing in English? What don't you like doing? So write sentences. For example, you have, I like reading books. I don't like learning grammar. So you can write your own sentences here. For example, number 1, learn new words. So you can say, I like learning new words. Number 2, do grammar exercises. I don't like doing grammar exercises. And number 3, watch. So I like watching DVDs. Number 4 will be read magazine articles. I like reading magazine articles. Number 5, listen to music. So I like listening to music. Number 6, write essays. You can say I don't like writing essays. Let's look at B. Affirmative. B is am, 15 years old. If for he, she, it, the word to be is from Spain. Okay, for example, he is from Spain, she is from Spain, it is from Spain. So the verb to be will be is. For we, you, they, be is are. So we are Chinese, you are Chinese, they are Chinese. Then let's look at negative. So you put the word not. I am not from Italy. He is not my best friend. She is not my best friend. It is not my best friend. And for we, you, they, you write are not for negative. So we are not in London. You are not in London. They are not in London. Now you can copy the table into your notebook. Rewrite the sentences using the short form of be. Example, I'm 15 years old. So the contraction is I apostrophe am. I'm 15 years old. So let's look at the answers. You can write I'm 15 years old. He's from Spain. She's from Spain. So you have apostrophe s. And we are. So we apostrophe re. We are Chinese. You are Chinese. They are Chinese. For the negative, I'm not from Italy. So I apostrophe am. For she, he, she, it. So you put that is not. So he isn't my best friend. She isn't my best friend. It isn't my best friend. Let's look at the last one. We, you, they aren't in London. So you can say we aren't in London. So ARE apostrophe T. Okay. So remember I'm not. So I apostrophe am. But here for he, she, it is not. So ISN apostrophe T. Okay. For we, you is aren't or are not. So ARE and apostrophe T. So we aren't in London, you aren't in London, they aren't in London. Now let's look at number 4. Are the sentences true or false? Correct the 4 sentences. Use short forms of be. Edinburgh is the capital of England. So the answer, Edinburgh isn't the capital of England, it's the capital of Scotland. So let's look at the first one. Great Britain is an island. So it is true. Juan and Pilar are English names. Answer will be false. Juan and Pilar aren't English names. They are Spanish names. London and Manchester are small cities. False. London and Manchester aren't small cities. They are big cities. Okay, remember you can see the short forms or contractions like aren't, they are, then you have aren't, and you have they are again for number 3. Number 4, British people's favorite drink is tea. So answer is true. Now let's look at questions and short answers. Am I a teenager? Yes, I am. No, I'm not. Are we, you, they friends? Yes, we are. Yes, you are. No, we aren't. No, you aren't. Is he, she your teacher? Yes, he is. Or yes, she is. No, he isn't. Or no, she isn't. Now answer the questions for you. Use short answers. For example, is this your notebook? No, it isn't. So let's look at the first one. Is this your first English lesson? Yes, it is. Or you can say, no, it isn't. Are your friends in your English class? So you can write, yes, they are. No, they aren't. Are you on page 15 of this book? Yes, I am. No, I'm not. Number 4, is English your favorite subject? Yes, it is. Or no, it isn't. Now let's look at look. There's, there. Okay, so there, apostrophe S, there's a famous bridge in Sydney. There isn't a royal family in the USA. So you use positive or affirmative and negative. Next, there are some American programs on TV. Next one, the negative, there aren't any beaches in Madrid. So now write affirmative with a tick or negative with a cross. Sentences with there's and there. So with the tick, you're supposed to write there is and the negative there are. For example, lakes in Scotland. So answer, there are some lakes in Scotland. So let's look at the first one. A White House in London. So there isn't a White House in London. Number 2, famous actors from Wales. There are some famous actors from Wales. Number 3, kangaroos in the UK. So it is a cross. So there aren't any kangaroos in the UK. So the last one with a tick, a town called Boring in the USA. So there's a town called Boring in the USA. Dear pupils, now we are doing integrated skills. So the title is School Lessons. So here you have 2 pictures. You have to match 1 to 9 with words in the box. Use a dictionary to help you with the words you don't know. So here we have number 1 to number 9, and the words are laptop, notebook, board, poster, school bag, pen, pencil, rubber, and pencil case. So number 1, will be here. So number 1 is, this is number 1. So number 1 is poster. Number 2 is board. Then the next one we have number 3. Number 3 is a pencil case. What's number 4? Number 4 is a school bag. We have number 5. Number 5 is a pencil. Number 6 is a pen. Then we have number 7. Number 7 is a laptop. And number 8 is a rubber. And number 9 is a notebook. Now for number 2, which things in exercise 1 do you have in class today? So now you are going to listen. Look at the keyboard. Can you say the letters of the alphabet in English in alphabetical order? So listen and repeat. Then you can work in pairs, ask and answer questions about the spellings of words from exercise 1. For example, how do you spell rubber? R-U-B-E-R? No, that's wrong. Try again. R-U-B-B-E-R? Yes, that's right.
Starter unit.
Now for number 2,
Integrated
which things
skills.
in exercise 1 do
School
you have in
lessons.
class today?
Exercise 3.
So now you are going to listen.
A,
Look at the keyboard. Can you say the
B,
letters of the alphabet in
C,
English in
D,
alphabetical order? So listen and
E,
repeat.
F,
Then you can work in pairs,
G,
ask and answer questions about the spellings of words from exercise 1. For
I,
example, how do you spell
J,
rubber?
K,
R-U-B-E-R? No,
L,
that's wrong. Try again.
M, N,
R-U-B-B-E-R? Yes, that's
O,
right.
P,
Q, R, S, T, U, V,
W, X, Y, Z.
Now for number 5, you are going to listen. So then match the question with the answers. So listen and check your answers. So you have, what does poster mean? How do you say lapis in English? Can you write it on the board, please? Sorry, I don't understand. What page are we on? So these are the questions. So let's get the answers. Okay, I'll repeat it. Page 18. Cartel. Pencil. Yes, of course.
Starter unit. Integrated skills. School lessons. Exercise 5. 1.
What does poster mean?
Cartel. 2.
How do you say lápiz in English?
Pencil. 3.
Can you write it on the board, please?
Yes, of course. 4.
Sorry, I don't understand.
Okay, I'll repeat it. 5.
What page are we on?
Page 18.
Now let's look at the next lesson. You are going to listen to Chris and Lucy talking. So copy and complete 1, 2, 3. So you can see the picture here, getting to know people. And then you have the table. So the table, you have one in blue and another one in orange. So there are 3 missing words here. So you have to write the answers after you listen to the audio of Lucy and Chris talking.
Starter unit. Integrated skills.
Dear pupils, you can listen again and repeat so you can practice your intonation. Now copy the questions in bold. So you have here, what's your name? What year are you in? Where do you live? So you have to copy this into your notebook. Then write answers that are true for you. Let's look at the skill builder. Speaking, me too and me neither. Use me too and me neither to show that something is also true for you. After affirmative sentence statement or sentences, use me too, and after negative statement, use me neither. I'm 14, me too. So this is affirmative statement. So this is to say that you are also 14 years old. Let's look at the negative. I'm not from UK. So me neither. So me neither means it is a negative statement, meaning that you are also not from the UK. Now write a new dialogue. Use the dialogue in exercise 7 to help you. Work in pairs. Take turns to practice your dialogues. For example, so, what's your name? My name is. Let's look at the communicative kit. Getting to know people. Can use sentences like, what's your name? Nice to meet you. How old are you? Where are you from? What year are you in? Whose class are you in? Where do you live? So here you can see the dialogue between Peter and Danisha. So you can write a new dialogue. Let's look at the dialogue between Peter and Danisha. So this is a sample answer. Hi, what's your name? I'm Danisha. What's yours? I'm Peter. Nice to meet you, Peter. How old are you? I'm 13. What about you? Me too. Where are you from? I'm from Seremban. Whose class are you in? I'm in Mrs. Wong's class. I'm in Mr. Rashid's class. Where do you live? I live in Taman Permata in Senawang. My housing area is next to yours. Maybe we can take the bus back together? That's a great idea. Dear pupils, you can practice your dialogue by looking at these sentences, and then you can fill in the blanks. Dear pupils, thank you for watching this video, and I hope that you can subscribe to my channel. It is called Educator Omni Tube. I am Madam Can. See you in my next lesson. Bye bye.